Blue was my dad's favorite color, and he looked sharp every day when he would get dressed for either business and church. Other than that, he had on work clothes because he was busy from sunup till sundown. I found this blue and white fabric at Joann's Fabrics about 2 to 3 years ago. I cut the fabric to fit my table and I sewed together the pieces, and this is how it turned out. I had to piece it so that it would be long enough and round enough for my table. Blue, white, and beautiful to grace my table. I put it on and it looked fabulous. And for this Father's Day tablescape, I wanted to keep it a little bit sophisticated. I am not making it too frilly or too fussy, just sophisticated. I placed blue chargers on top of the tablecloth. Now, I painted these white chargers blue some time ago. And I flanked it by silver rope-like knife, fork, and spoon. I placed a white plate from Dollar Tree with a swirl blue glass salad plate on top. Now, after that was done, I put down the coasters that were thrifted. They are lightweight, high-quality pulpwood. They had writing on the opposite side, but what I did, I just flipped them over for a plain wood look. And then I put a plain glass wine goblet on top to complete the table setting. And then later, I found 4 of the little short, you could use them for water or whatever, glasses, and they were $3 for 4. And I just couldn't pass up the deal. Now, later on, I found that one was a little bit irregular on top, but that is it. And it just really set it off. Then I folded a striped napkin in the shape of a tie and then placed it on top of the salad plate. The centerpiece. I placed a live wood round in the center of the table and I placed a green wreath on top. Flanked by succulent. So I just took succulents and threaded them through the wreath that was on top of the live wood round. A thrifted glass vase was placed in the center of the wreath, and a battery-lit candle was placed inside. Now later, what I decided to do, since I had made some napkin rings out of a belt in another Just Our Imagination collaboration, I decided to use that. So what I did is I threaded the napkin ring to the top of the knot where the top of the tie. It is put on there on each napkin and at each place setting. Tablescape Tuesdays is hosted by Sandy Lynn's Home and Garden and the Grace Life Home DIY Decor. Design with Emma, Jennifer at Home, Barbie Daily Rural Life in the Valley, and me, Z9designs. Make sure you subscribe, like, save, and comment. We are innovative, unique, and interesting tablescapers. Today, the theme is decorate your tablescape with your father's favorite colors or items. Also, I added a nameplate in front of each place setting, and you can put a saying there about fathers, or you can put their names there, just whatever you would like to do. Now, my neighbor came over and saw the tablescape and loved it. She thought I was having company. However, it is only for the men in my life that are here on earth. Happy Father's Day, guys. I hope your day is filled with food and fun. I think this centerpiece looks fantastic and is just how I wanted it to be, sophisticated. If you have liked what you've seen, be sure to subscribe, like, save, and comment. Crafting is challenging but can be very rewarding. In fact, it has been said an art activity a month increased life expectancy by 10 years. And that goes for tablescaping too. That is incredible. Of course, one has to exercise and eat healthy too. I always enjoy encouraging comments, and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and Facebook. And thanks for watching each and every week. I appreciate all of your comments, and remember, for every minute you remain angry, you give up 60 seconds of peace of mind. This is by Ralph Waldo Emerson. See you later. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful Father's Day and a great week.